In this video, I'm going to talk about emotional intelligence, an often overlooked factor when it comes to entrepreneurship. If you want to understand why emotional intelligence is important and how you can start developing it using a 3-steps framework, stick till the end of the video and I will explain you everything you need to know. So what exactly is emotional intelligence? It's our ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions and those of people around us. More than once we've said that doing business means creating long-lasting relationships, and understanding and managing your emotions will help you create and develop a better connections. I've been meditating for several years at this point, and I already understood the importance of mental well-being. To be honest with you, it feels a little impostery talking about this stuff. I'm far from having all the answers, but I still want to share with you what I've learned so far on my journey. So if you are not very familiar with your emotions, you experience anger about things that happen around you, or you are not fully aware of what you want from your life, what are your goals and your values, this is the right place to start. Immediately after opening my bar, I understood that entrepreneurship brings with itself a lot of chaos and unpredictability. So, you are going to juggle responsibilities and tasks all day long, and it's already hard when you are on your top, let alone when you are going through a difficult period in your life. Where do we start developing this emotional intelligence? Step number 1, self-awareness. We strive to know everything about the world around us while we know almost nothing about ourselves. We go through our days on autopilot and we are almost never fully present in the moment. What usually happens is our mind takes immediately control of the situation and starts developing stories on top of things we're doing. So we are not really present in the moment, but we see the reality through our mind that starts personalizing the experience not in the best possible way. I'll give you an example. My girlfriend used to say that she would like me to be more present in our relationship and she would like to spend more time together. My mind would immediately transform it into something like, "You are a bad partner." And I would react with anger. But this was not what she said. It was my mind completing the story on its own. I'm pretty sure you can find similar patterns in your life as well, and you can easily imagine negative consequences for your relationships. A practice that helps me a lot is journaling. To be honest with you, I don't journal every day. I do use my journal and Obsidian sometimes to do a kind of a brain dump. This helps me recognize familiar patterns happening over and over again. I'm also trying to be as present as possible through the day, witnessing emotions that arise and trying to feel at ease with them. When I see a similar emotional response happening over and over again, I start tracking it to understand a little bit deeper what causes that emotion. Usually it brings me to an event from my past and I start to analyze it from the adult perspective. By doing so, I pull stuff out of my subconscious and it helps me a lot. I'm not a doctor and I can't explain you why this works. I simply know it works for me. Step number 2. Understand your motivation and your values. You will help yourself immensely by understanding what are your core values, because acting upon them every day will align your behaviors to your goals, eliminating a whole lot of friction from your life. How to Meet Yourself by NICOLE LEPERA is the book for you if you want to discover more, about yourself. I highly suggest you buy a paper version of that book so you can write down answers to multiple assessments present inside the book. And it's a little bit difficult to work with it with a Kindle version, the one I bought, so I have to write them down in my journal or use Obsidian, but it actually adds a little bit of undesired friction to the process, and it will be more difficult going maybe for the second, for the third time through the book to track that responses down. I'm still working through the book, and once I'm finished with the first round, I will share a complete review. I'm saying the first round because self-improvement is a never-ending process. There is no point of arrival. Which brings us to step number 3, continuous practice. Universe has evolved for 13.8 billion of years, so change itself is an essential part of our nature. Be comfortable with the idea that everything around us will change. The question is, will you resist or will you embrace the natural process and go with the flow? Listen to your body and your emotions. Practice meditation and awareness every day. You will feel more connected to yourself and the world around you. That's actually it for today, friends. I hope this video gave you a good starting point for your self-discovery journey and a good idea about what to do to become a little more connected to your inner self. And if you want to develop a quick and easy routine for your self-improvement journey, this video up here is right for you. Have a nice evening, friends. Bye bye.